And we back. Yeah. All right, Malcolm. This might be the last video. This is from Jubilee. Now, we kind of talked about this, but I also need to know a little bit more about it. But this is about cancel culture.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know if cancel culture is the same as mutant motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah.
It may be a difference.
Yeah, everybody's
somewhere.
digging up people's past and, like what happened to the director of, what's that?
Guardians?
Guardian of Galaxy.
I don't know. Because the cancel culture, like, some people say cancel culture on, like, dumb shit, too, at the same time. They try to cancel dumb shit. I don't know. But we'll see how serious they go far as the topics or whatever the fuck the case is. A lot of cancel shit be dumb as shit. Like, niggas trying to cancel Robert Pattinson as fucking Batman at this point. Like it ain't shit else going on in the world. cancel this nigga before this shit gets out. So I don't fucking know, bro. But let's see. It's called "Should We Cancel Celebrities for Their Crimes?" But we're gonna see how deep they get into this shit. But you ready?
Yeah.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? This idea started at the office when I was talking about Kanye. I love him, and you hate Kanye. So we were like, we should do a cancel culture middle ground.
Yeah, we thought it was really important to bring other topics like pop culture to middle ground. So let us know in the comments below what you want us to talk about.
As always, enjoy the episode.
R. Kelly, bye. I'm done with you. Get out of here. Like,
But that's in your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm for R. Kelly.
I just think if you support him, you're a dick, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And then it's their right to be a dick.
I'll wait. Wait. Here goes the definition. Cancel culture. The practice of no longer supporting people, especially celebrities, or products that are regarded as unacceptable and problematic. That's from the Macmillan Dictionary. Is that it? Is there actually a dictionary that like defines like 2 words?
Something. Yeah.
Together?
Hey, man, the dictionary is growing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know when the last
With
time
the
I looked at a
word.
dictionary.
Because you got Google.
Hey Siri.
Google, yeah. Google is your dictionary.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like when the last time, like some people don't read books anymore. Like they read off e-reader. Yeah.
I use
Audible
audiobooks.
Audible or e-readers.
Yeah. All right. Starting in a 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Adib Kadir.
He's been there before.
I have a computer science degree, and I'm a product manager in the tech industry.
Somewhere before.
Hi, I'm Will Court. I'm a music student at USC.
Hi, I'm Joy Villa. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm anti-cancel culture.
hi, I'm Lindsay Riebling. I'm a consumer insights specialist, and I'm pro-ish cancel culture. More on the side, but I'm looking forward to this conversation.
Hi, I'm Seth Fowler, a law school graduate and teacher. I am pro-cancel culture.
Hi, my name is Alana. I am a student, a history student, and I'm pro-cancel culture.
And I have my pro-cancel culture to the left and my anti-cancel culture to the right. I would buy an artist's work even if they committed a violent crime.
So hard.
You gotta keep the same energy.
Humans are a series of impulses on a spectrum of time. Like, we are constantly changing, we're constantly evolving. Have any of you ever, honestly never not told a lie in your life?
Of course, we've all lied.
So are you a liar today?
No, not today.
So that moment that you told a lie, you can't be blanketed as a liar the rest of your life. I think the issue with cancel culture is it's kind of like this, like you have a cut on your arm, let's just chop the whole arm off.
When you bring up the amount of people that work on some of these projects, like think of like a Harvey Weinstein movie, right? He did terrible things. I wouldn't want to support Harvey Weinstein. But most of his victims are people that were in his movies. By not supporting a Harvey Weinstein movie, you're also not supporting his victims. So it's kind of like you're in a weird spot, right?
But you can't bring down the kingpin without bringing down the organization that he built.
So he's said something very interesting to me about like the whole cutting off the arm and to fix a cut. And I feel like the exact opposite, because when you talk about how like, oh, if you're canceling people, blah, 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 and they have good inventions, it's like, there's so many smart people that aren't toxic. And it's like, when you cancel someone that is toxic, it's sending the message to other toxic people, you cannot get away with this.
Here's how I think of it. Like, I have the right to stop this, and if other people want to do that also, and we bond together, like the power's in our hands, and I feel like for me, I'm doing my part by choosing not to like mess with that person anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question though. Do you feel like you should be the one making the decision, or do you feel like YouTube or Spotify should make the decision for you and take down people who they feel like offended a certain segment of the population?
I think it's two separate things. Like, I think I should have the power to make that decision, of course. That's a very personal thing for me. But
so their music should continue to be sold and available?
I personally don't think so.
Just don't listen to it. Don't buy it. You yourself, absolutely, every individual has the right to say, hey, I don't like this. And you can even tweet about it and say no. But then to start a boycott, that's why I don't do boycotts.
People have different morals.
Like, I personally have the right, I withhold the right, I think all of us do, to not go and support these people we don't believe in. I would never tell you, wait, I'm gonna go see XYZ movie and you have to too. If you say no, you have that right. What cancel culture does is saying, I'm not gonna see this person because I don't like this person and nobody else should either. And that's why I hate it.
I think all of them just literally just missed the fucking question.
Oh, yeah.
They was talking about a violent crime. They was talking about Harvey Weinstein, which I don't think was violent. It's more like sexual abusive or whatever the case is, or more just like, I'm trying to think of another fucking word.
See, I would be thinking about rappers, you know?
I wasn't even thinking about rappers. Like, I thought about rappers at first, but then at the same time, Ray Lewis got away with murder. He was still playing football, and people were still buying his jersey. They were still supporting him. What the fuck is another football player? I think it was Ray Rice, probably, that beat his girl up in the elevator and some shit like that. You can go with music too. Chris Brown. Whatever other murder, like other rappers that talk about murder.
Every rapper from the 90s and 2000s.
That talk about fucking murder and all their fucking lyrics and shit like that.
Yeah.
We can talk about them niggas. We talk about the new niggas, the YMW Melly nigga.
Yeah, that's why I say like
we can talk about them.
That's why I was like, you gotta keep that same energy. Yeah, like if we're gonna do cancel culture, we gotta cancel culture for
and also why
everything.
they were still talking, like even they were talking about like, okay, because I think they just missed the whole fucking question because they said violent. And I was in my head, I was like, where are your clothes from and what devices are you using? Do you know what countries those things come from?
You know how many
what
people
kids
bleed
or whatever,
to make that shit.
To make that shit. Like, that's everything.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they missed all that. That's why I say I think they missed the whole fucking question because they went right to Weinstein and shit like that. And that's just a whole nother, that's sexual abuse and
that's a whole other thing.
Domestic type, whatever the fuck.
Well, I did want to clear up because like the dude didn't explain it well. Where he was saying that he brought up Weinstein as an example. He was like, people canceling him, but they forget about not just the actresses and stuff, but like the people that like the crew that made the movie and stuff. It's not just it's not just
just actors. It's like a whole sets of people.
Like I understand like what he was trying to say. He was trying to say like they didn't commit that crime that Harvey did.
And the crazy thing is like they're getting punished for it. But guess what? It's still places that Weinstein Company logo is still on movies, and their movies are still being released, and movies are still being shown.
To this day,
y'all, exactly.
To this day,
shit is still on Netflix. Like just because they cancel Harvey Weinstein doesn't mean like his company or whatever the case is. Like movies that they made in the past aren't going to get played. So and somebody had said something about like protesting, like that's why they don't protest and shit like that. Because I really think they throw cancel culture type shit. They throw cancel and mute on like the dumbest shit. Like. It is what it is, but yeah, I think they just missed the whole fucking question because they went straight to like Harvey Weinstein, but they said like violence, like
because I want that's why I'm like, okay, if we're gonna do cancel culture on people for like basically crucifying people for like something that they committed in their past and shit and not getting over it, then we got to keep the same energy with every fucking thing.
James Gunn, that's his name from our
we gotta keep that same energy with every fucking thing in every different genre, Completely. Like it just can't be certain things that we pick and choose that we do cancel culture. Because if we cancel culture and people, then we might as well cancel culture organizations, cancel culture.
Trying to say how the fuck y'all ain't cancel culture your fucking president, like.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to like. That's what I'm like. I don't know. Maybe I'm with you on the first question. They kind of ignored it.
They really just flew their head a little bit as far as violent. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Cancel culture is out of control.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cancel every fucking thing. I don't like the way you tie your shoes.
Started, I think it was a good thing. It's like the Me Too movement, a good thing. But when you get the court of public opinion involved, I tell you, it becomes so horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I am an artist. I've legitimately hit #1 on Billboard. People think, oh, I don't run my social media. I absolutely do. I read comments. I respond, even negative ones. When people say, I hope you die, somebody should kill your family. You should get raped so that you have a baby illegitimately.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it is online bullying.
Cancel culture, rationally, is overall a net positive, I think. But there are sects of cancel culture, like the toxic people that issue the death threats. And of course, those need to be excised.
Right.
Cancel culture originated out of compassion, the voice for the voiceless, being able to vote with your wallet, make a stand, your little retweet, your little like, turning things viral that wouldn't get seen.
This is something that like strikes fear in my heart right now. What's happening now is, people are essentially choosing for you whether you should be. It's like let's say you wanted to boycott Coca-Cola or Nike or something. Imagine if stores started taking Nike shoes out of the store before you could even make the decision as a people to buy it or not buy it. And we need to have the right and the option at our level.
Do companies not have that right too?
Yeah, I don't think that they're trying to make you not buy the product. I think that they're saying, as a company, we do not agree with this, so we're not going to sell your product here. When record labels stop playing their music or whatever, I feel like it's justified, specifically for victims, because when it gets out that that person did something like that, their music skyrockets. And for the victim, seeing that they're getting so much support for that,
right?
and then once the
Especially when they're
cases
dead.
are over, then sure, you could play their music more if they are innocent. But it's also like the justice system isn't always right.
Honestly, I've said this before, like, I think the pendulum has swung the other direction, and like, yes, maybe it's getting a little string, but I also think sometimes that's necessary for change. For so long, we let everyone get away with everything, and there was only one voice as part of the conversation, and it was like, and it was mostly like white men back in the day, versus now we have a platform where everyone can share their opinion. You're like, hey, that makes me uncomfortable. And I think some people are going to have to be made examples of in order to set precedent in what's acceptable for us, our generation, and the society today.
Here's my problem. Like with certain, like there's been some cases where like immediately, like people getting like basically hung off of the cancel culture, where where like there isn't enough evidence and they just immediately like just go for the throat for this person, and then like go after their sponsors, be like, okay, like if Nike was to sponsor you or something like that, right? They'd be like, why are you guys sponsoring this guy? He's a piece of shit, blah 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 blah. And then the sponsors, they drop out because they don't want that bad image. But then it goes, and then, but what's crazy is people don't talk about the people that are negatively affected by the cancel culture. Like, there are some innocent people that get accused of some shit, and like come to find out, like there's no people don't correct it. Or people don't reinstate saying like
there's no apologies.
Yeah, there's no apologies for it.
There's no apologies getting handed out.
There's
no apologies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I falsely accused you and lost all your endorsements and shit. And they don't talk about like that end of it. Like, granted, it's like it's a good handful of people that go through this shit where they like losing sponsors and shit, and there's money that they can't get back. And like that's where I have a problem with like the whole negative swing shit.
One of them said something that I agree with. They say like, okay, cancel culture, it has its purposes and people, but then it gets fucking convoluted with the fucking people that just want to be part of something, and then they just take shit way too far.
Yeah,
and that's kind of where the fuck it is. That's like with every fucking thing. That's with the Me Too. That's with the Black Lives Matter. Like the wrong people get equated with the fucking cause or cause,
and it hurts the cause,
and it makes the cause a fucking problem at the end of the fucking day, just because it's too fucking convoluted. Like it's the wrong people going for the wrong shit. Like because a lot of people like the cancel culture. I'm pretty sure that it started off like super innocent. Mm-hmm. Just like they said, voicing the opinions of the voiceless or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
but now,
like now it's just ridiculous.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's everywhere.
Right,
like
this person said something on his tweets like 2-3 years ago.
What the fuck was it? Gucci. They just canceled Gucci for 3 months. Canceled Gucci for 3 fucking months because of the face mask. What the fuck is it? The blackface ski mask or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And the lips was red or some shit or whatever the fuck the case is. Well, they canceled the shit for 3 months and then cancel culture. And now everybody's back on the Gucci bandwagon and shit like that. Like shit, dumb shit like that. Like it's whatever. But yeah, this shit gets. That's what every cause though. Unfortunately, like because Black Lives Matter, like it had its purpose and then shit got convoluted. The Me Too shit. Because, let me explain, because Black Lives Matter ended up turning into shit with fucking riots and fighting and all that shit. And that was never the cause.
Different, like, that's the thing.
It's
like,
good and bad of the Black Lives Matter. Because
like, it's factions with everything. So, like, when you get the stupid people involved with the people that are trying to do good for everybody and stuff, the outsiders and everybody only see the stupid people and what they do. So they just associate the whole organization with the stupid people.
And also with the Me Too and the Time's Up thing, like motherfuckers got to because I always bring this up because this is the wildest fucking story. And nobody ever said sorry. And I really haven't heard from this comedian in a long fucking time. But Aziz Ansari. That Me Too shit that happened with him meeting another female photographer or something like that. Mm-hmm. And like she said that he raped her in this whole long letter or some shit like that, and I read the whole fucking letter, and the whole thing just sounded stupid as shit. But still, never heard anything sorry or anything about that because they fucking tried to cancel him and all this other shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like
that's dumb shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's the shit I'm talking
you
about.
will never get an apology for these motherfuckers, but they will fucking try to ruin your life for the shit.
Yeah, like where does this stop? Like, cause like you can get cancel culture. Like you can get canceled from any fucking thing. Like something you said 10 years ago, and you can grow as a person.
And just like she was saying, because she's an artist and she get those comments and shit. Oh, we get those comments every fucking day.
Fucking time, bro.
Every fucking day we got a new comment saying nigga
this, nigga that.
Y'all black, y'all stupid, y'all ignorant.
We got one, nigga, you can't even spell dictionary.
We got one comment this week talking about Christians we are disheartening Christians.
Or y'all fake believers and all this other shit.
All type of wild shit. Just because those are the canceled people, like the motherfuckers that think they know everything, or the people that I don't like part of being shit. Like they want to be a part of something so bad and they just go off the rails with it, or whatever the case is. But yeah, we've been there.
Yeah. Like I said before, it's people on this earth that want to see the earth grow, and then there's people on this earth that just want to see shit burn. So
don't be Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Starting to get it.
Burn it all.
The public should hold celebrities accountable when the justice system fails.
They know that already anyway. It does before the fucking justice system fails or whatever.
Hey. R. Kelly is the first name that comes to mind because he has sex tapes that show his face, and people are still like, he didn't do it. We love R. Kelly. He would never. And most of the time when it's a celebrity being convicted, they can always buy their way out.
That's exactly who came to mind for me too. Immediately I was just like, ugh, like, first of all, how many times, okay, join the group.
Yeah, what's up?
How many times in like the United States justice system have we seen guilty people get off innocent and then you find off years later that happened? If the justice system doesn't come through, we as a people shouldn't just take that and be like, okay, well, I guess he's innocent. Like, no, he did that, and let's take away his platform, and we will take that power away from him.
The justice system is just so imperfect. It's unbelievable. And I think that situations like Jussie Smollett, I think that the justice system in those situations have failed. If we don't support the justice system a little bit, then it's kind of anarchy. But at the same time, I think that it's an individual decision, as the individual has the right to kind of not support them, or to do whatever they want to do.
Like, I don't think we should like show up at his house and like beat him up.
Yeah, no, just nothing extreme.
Like,
nothing
yeah,
extreme.
If the justice system fails, what's important and what's happening now is that we do look at replacing, whether it's the district attorney or whatever the system is that's causing it to fail. People should go and address it so the next millions of people that go through that system go through a just system.
I think we all completely agree with that. Like, the justice system needs to be fixed. But I do think the reason cancel culture started and when it originally derived was because, like, to be 100% right, like, that takes so long. Like, for our entire government and justice system to like evolve into your idealistic view of it is not happening next year. I think we're making change. I think it's happening, but I think our generation that spawned cancel culture was like, we don't have time.
Right.
We have the same problems with cancel culture as we do with the justice system. There's a lot of people that got the death penalty, right? We're giving people their careers the death penalty by public, and kicking them out forever and saying we never want you back, right?
Are we? Because I've canceled the NFL since Colin Kaepernick.
And what if they're wrong?
And they're
You know what I mean? What if
strong.
But what if we're wrong?
Tell me
I'd be on
about
that
Tell me
side.
about it, bro.
Cancel. When I cancel you, you don't exist. Deleted. Bye. Get out of here. No more money. We're done with them. Cancel.
We're just as imperfect as the justice system.
But R. Kelly, bye, I'm done with you, get out of here. Like,
But that's in your opinion. I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'm
Yeah.
for R. Kelly, but I still don't want all his music erased. Like, all of a sudden it's like he's guilty before a court of law. Even people I don't support, I still want them to go to the justice system because fairness matters. We've already been through this throughout history.
I just think if you support him, you're a dick, right?
Yeah. I mean,
And then it's their
Yeah.
right to be a dick.
But it's their right to be
And
a
it's
dick,
our right
yeah.
to hate them.
And it's
for
our
being a
right
That's right.
not
That's
to
First
buy
Amendment.
from them.
Right.
Cancel culture, it runs, I would say, codependently with activism. And as activism has changed, we're able to operate quicker and mobilize quicker in this digital space. It's almost, in some senses, it's like digital activism. But I like compassionate cancel culture. If you look at the history of somebody and you look at how somebody responds when confronted, and you make your decision based off of whether they've seen any type of error and applied any type of value judgment, then I think it's totally your right whether or not to support them. Because we have too many options.
Compassion. I like the compassion.
And I love that you said it's your right.
I just think what's most important about anything is that if you're going to stop listening to someone, stop supporting someone, do your research and make the moral decision for yourself of whether you want to support them or not. And that's all you can do as an individual. It's an individual decision.
We all kind of have the same opinion on a level. For the most part, we think that people deserve consequences, but I feel like we think it to more of an extreme.
all that's dandy and nice, acting like the cancel culture doesn't cancel motherfuckers way before the trial.
Catch that.
I said they cancel people way before the trial, Siri.
That's hilarious.
But no, yeah, they acting like because I don't know. These people might be different. They may be the good side. They might not be the super extremists, whatever the case is. But cancel culture cancels motherfuckers way before the trial. Motherfuckers were canceling Bill Cosby way before the trial. I'm not even counting R. Kelly. R. Kelly's been canceled for me since
years.
Whatever. That Survivor R. Kelly shit didn't mean shit to me.
He was canceled.
NFL, just like him, I've been canceled NFL. I haven't watched the football game in probably 2-3 years now, baby. I don't fucking know. Whenever the fuck they got at Colin Kaepernick for taking a knee. It's just always, they can't act like motherfuckers don't cancel motherfuckers before the trial. Like, that happens. Like, nobody's gonna sit here and tell me, like, yeah, we wait till the trial. We sit there, wait all these weeks, wait all these months, and then we cancel them. No, y'all hear the rumors that's rumbling around. Y'all read the
go
articles.
Y'all go off
read
the
the
rumors.
fake news. Y'all read whatever video. Y'all see whatever video, whatever what the case is. And then, after doing all that, way before the trial date is even set, then you cancel them. Because guess what? You got your articles, you got your picket signs, you got your videos coming out saying how we're going to cancel this person.
Or
before the
already
trial.
Did. Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna. They're not gonna like fake me out with that shit. It's talking about they wait to the trial. And all this shit.
What I'm like is, before when I was saying that, people, there are victims of like cancel culture. So like, people don't. They're not like. I was hoping that they was gonna like talk about that or something in there, because like there are people that like that are like innocently guillotined. Yeah. For some shit that they didn't even
straight
do.
Exiled,
yeah, like
innocent as fuck.
Yeah, or what kills you with cancel culture is like we act like every human being is like perfect, and like they can't like do anything in a past or some shit, and it's like, all right, you find the videos or you find in like old tweets that somebody like sent out or some shit. And like you don't like that and shit, so like you trying to cancel him.
With,
so like
James Gunn, like all that shit that in his past, however many years ago, all that shit was dark jokes that motherfuckers didn't like. Right. That's what the case is. But those were dark jokes based on his Twitter account from whatever fucking year it was.
It's like
and
what,
now
10, 15 years ago.
Dug this shit up
like
a year.
That.
Yeah, it was a long ass time ago.
And then like you what I hate is like what I don't like about that whole thing is they don't assume that people can.
They rehired them though.
Yeah, they did it off of the crowd, the angry mob and shit. Yeah. And what I don't like about that is that mentality. They go on with the mob shit, but like what I don't like is that like people assume that people can't grow from like whatever the fuck they did. Now we're not talking in the case of like R. Kelly and shit or motherfuckers like that.
About R. Kelly at all.
Like, yeah, fuck that. Like, fuck them people. But I'm just speaking of like people that made like wrong decisions in their life and then like they like learned or got better. Like, all right,
Kevin Hart. I think he did a gay joke or some shit like that, or he tweeted a gay joke, or something like that. I can't fucking remember.
Every comedian got one of those.
It was the Oscars or some shit, right? Mm-hmm. That he couldn't host or some shit like that, or they canceled, or they kept asking him to come back.
They was basically waiting for him to apologize for an old joke that he said, and he was like, "Nah," he was like, "I'm not gonna apologize. I'll pass."
I said everything I said, and I'm leaving it at that. And people canceled him for that shit to the point that the Oscars wanted to they fired him from hosting, whatever the case is.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't want him. They didn't.
They tried to rehire him, but he said he was good off that shit. I'm not finna keep apologizing to you motherfuckers for some shit that, just like you just said, like motherfuckers grow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm sorry, I'm not
these
the
people
same
act like
from 10 years ago. I got old, my nigga. I'm sorry. Like, come on, bruh.
Like everybody, like, come on now. Like that's why I like when the beginning to do was like, we all like. Nobody can't say they never lied before.
Motherfuckers doing the same shit they're doing. If they 20-something or 30-something, they doing the same shit they was doing at 15. My nigga, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I do too.
Plain and fucking simple. I feel sorry as fuck for you. That's what the fuck you doing out here in these shits.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if people making that effort, like, they changed since then, why are we bringing up that type, like, shit into, like, modern? Like, if it doesn't affect anything like they train of thought now, like there's no reason to like try to like get sponsors or whatever to like cancel this person just because of some shit they said 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, or whatever. It's like, now I don't know, the subject may be, I don't know, because like if it'd probably be different if like they said some shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I still think like every person deserves like a chance or some shit.
I think that's what one of them said. Like everybody deserves like a trial or some shit like that.
Yeah, and it's just like we can't just be jury and executor at the same fucking time and shit.
Well, I just hate the fact that they act like they don't cancel people before like shit even gets discovered or like everything comes to the fucking light. Like as soon as a motherfucker hears something they don't like, cancel. As soon as they hear something they don't like. Might get something canceled today. Shit, we might get canceled.
Yeah. I'm just saying, motherfuckers need to find out facts before they start, like, just
throwing shit out.
Yeah.
Saying. Oh, yeah. Let's watch these last little 30 seconds. Start again in 3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good talking to you, man. Hey.
I learned so much from you guys. This is great.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. A lot of times Middle Ground is very tense, but we love bringing people together to have healthy dialogue nonetheless.
Yeah, and also we're very active on social media, so make sure to follow us on Instagram at Jubilee Media.
We're also thinking of completely revamping Middle Ground. So if you have cool ideas of like what we can do next or like anything like that, leave a comment, DM us. As always, we'll see you guys next time.
Pro dad or dad beat?
You still pushing for that.
Do you want to be pro dad or you want to be a
dad beat?
That's my next topic.
I'm like, fuck them kids. It's like, hey, my
but
kids.
you can't say that, brother. That's the 5-second clip before you get to the whole video.
Yeah, that's a Jubilee video right there. There you go.
Oh, shit.